Thanks, Noah. I'm also so excited. I'll actually be moving to North Dakota the day of the bowl game. Sad, I'll have to listen to it on the radio or something. Well, as we just said, in the semester's coming to an end, Iowa football still has one more task at hand for this season at the Outback Bowl against Florida. While the team hasn't practiced much in the last week due to finals, tonight they get back to work as they are focused on winning this bowl game.
Basically, we just kind of have in three phases. The period between now and game time, we'll go through a phase where it's a little bit like preseason practice or spring practice, where we're just trying to hone our skills a little bit, get back into a groove and try to get some rhythm and tempo, get our fundamentals where they need to be. And then we'll go through a game week simulation and then do the same thing once we get down there. We'll travel after that first game week simulation.
First, coming off the season, we typically have kind of a recovery block, where the guys that have played a lot have an opportunity to get their feet back underneath them and recover from some of their nicks and what have you. Then there's a strength conditioning block. We're into some Devo practice on the weekends. Awesome opportunity to work with our young guys.
As far as injuries, Drake Kulik and Greg Mabin will be inactive during the bowl game due to fractures. Cole Croston will be back at practice tonight after missing several games. And Manny Rugamba, someone we saw go down in the Nebraska game, is day-to-day. Turning back to the past, the University of Iowa volleyball team made history as the team recorded the most wins in the last 22 years, as well as setting a new attendance record. Zach Mackey caught up with head coach Bon Szymanski as he had a break from recruiting and building for next season to take a look back at what his team accomplished.
Here with the head coach of the Iowa Hawkeyes, Coach Bon Szymanski, after a fantastic season, Coach, and just reflecting back now, you've had a little bit of time. What sticks out to you throughout your season?
Yeah, sometimes you need to step back for a second to just realize the success and accomplishment that we were able to achieve. And, it's so easily measured by wins and losses by so many people, and so you can't deny that we had a lot of improvement. But I think the best part was just really enjoying that journey and watching some of our younger players grow, watching some of our role players become really dominant players, and so many exciting wins and opportunities out there for us in the Big Ten. And, there's just no doubt about it that our league continues to show that they're the strongest in the country. We had the top 3 seeds in the NCAA tournament, 1, 2, 3. 2 of them made it to the Final Four. So, the depth, the challenge, the opportunity, they're all there. They'll be right there waiting for us next year, too. And so really excited about our group returning.
How about, some signature wins along the way as well? Wins over Purdue, a ranked Illinois team at the time, taking even the number 3 team, Minnesota, to a 5th set. I mean, there were definitely some highlights, a couple of matches going back.
Yeah, ranked wins are always great. Beating ranked Purdue or ranked Illinois, or going toe-to-toe with Minnesota, who's in the Final Four right now. Really fun moments. That's the beauty of being in this league.
Obviously, wins get the fans excited. 19 wins, the most since 1994, dating back in history. But you also had a record that I know you're proud of, too, the attendance record against Nebraska, having the most since a while ago here in Carver Hawkeye Arena.
Yeah, that's our largest attendance ever. When we had our match against Nebraska, and our marketing group and our ticketing group, everybody worked so hard to make that happen. And but the bottom line is our team worked hard to make it happen, because people want to come and watch us compete now. They believe we're going to win. We had a great homestand this year, night in and night out. So all those are growth indications for our program. And we said we can't just focus on one thing. We have to be willing to focus on all the components. And attendance is a big thing for us.
Well, Coach, congratulations on a fantastic season, and best of luck in the future.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Coach.
If you want to catch the full interview with Coach Szymanski and Zach Mackey, check out our Daily Iowan YouTube page. The Iowa cheerleading squad has added a few additions to their team in the past 2 years. Alyssa Odell tells us more.
Male cheerleading has become an increasingly popular epidemic in the college world. As for the University of Iowa Spirit squads, the male population continues to grow, even leaving them with 2 male captains, Tanner Wilson and Sam Farrell. The Iowa male cheerleaders came from several unique backgrounds and experiences when it came down to trying out for the squad.
In high school I cheered for football too, and the crowd is 400 or 500 people, and coming into the games at Kinnick and there's 71,000 people, and they're all just ecstatic because the Hawks actually always have a chance of winning every game that they play.
Well, my dorm neighbor was on the Spirit squad, and I thought that was pretty cool, but I really just wanted him to teach me a backflip, so he brought me to an open gym. Tried it out and it went pretty well, and then found out that the team that year was lacking boys, so they actually offered me to stick with them and work with them and ultimately get a spot on the team.
My friends said that I'd be a good candidate for cheerleading, So I thought, why the heck not? And so I tried it, ended up really liking it, so I've been doing it ever since.
Aside from all the differences between the men of the Iowa Spirit Squad, they all maintain one thing in common, and that is their enthusiasm as well as their hard work as members of the team.
It takes a lot of repetition to get muscle memory and you get your body used to it, get past all the aches and like, I don't know if I should do this anymore, but
Finally, they tell us some of their most memorable experiences that the male cheerleading world has given them at the University of Iowa.
The friendships for sure. And they're really not even friendships, they're basically family now. You know, you don't think that you're going to get as close people as you do. And, you know, a new group of 5-10 people come in every year and you're like, you know, they're just a group of new people, but you really do attach.
Reporting from the Fieldhouse, this is Alyssa Odell, Daily Iowan TV Sports.
Those guys plus the rest of the team will be at the Outback Bowl plus at Nationals in early January. The Iowa women's swimming and diving team swept Big Ten honors this week after defeating Iowa State in the Cyhawk Series on Friday night. Senior Emma Sogstad earned Big Ten Swimmer of the Week after placing first in 4 different events. Freshman Thelma Strandberg garnered Diver of the Week when she posted 2 NCAA qualifying scores in the 1 and 3 meter springboard. And freshman Hannah Burville was named Freshman of the Week for her performance, capturing 4 first-place finishes just like Sogstad. The Hawkeyes traveled to South Bend for a double duel against Illinois and Notre Dame after the holidays on January 12th. For the men's and women's gymnastic teams, their seasons have barely even started and they're already getting noticed. For the women, Angel Metcalf and Molly Drenth were named to the Big Ten watch list, while Dylan Ellsworth and Austin Hodges were named to the list for the men. The women start their season January 8th at Northern Illinois and the men on January 14th in Chicago. Make sure to stick with Daily Iowan TV Sports crew in the spring for gymnastic updates, plus all other Iowa sports. There's also 7 graduating seniors on that football team as well, so I'm assuming a lot of different athletes graduating tomorrow, so congrats to all of them. For my last time in the Daily Iowan TV Sports studio, I'm Taylor Brooks. Noah, back to you.